Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and I hope this isn't too weird of an angle, but I wanted to show you that I just tried my first traveler's journal, but it's actually a combination of a traveler's journal and a junk journal and a little bit of a shabby chic lace journal because I've been watching videos on how to create, and I'm always looking for ways to use up my scraps. And if you watch my channel, I do a lot of upcycling and refashioning, and I always have lots of fabric and trim and lace, and this is an awesome way for me to get to use it. And I have a friend that's about to take an amazing journey, so I wanted to make her a journal. And so this is a journal I made start to finish. I probably didn't follow all the rules because I sort of combined a bunch of different techniques, but I made the cover and the paper pages as well, or put it all together. And then so I covered this with what was a skirt, and it's got that kind of shimmery, kind of a tapestry look to it, but all the colors that I love and I know she loves too. And then I embellished it with this little satin blue ribbon and iridescent brooch. I think it was actually a scarf pin, and then this elastic lace trim, which helps hold it shut. So you just kind of wrap it around and tuck it over the brooch like that. So this is the front. You can see that. And then the inside, I love that they use a lot of pockets and things to hide tags and tuck things in, and these are meant for journaling on. So I found a scrapbook pack that was by K & Company, all about travel, which was just a fortunate surprise at the thrift store. And so I tea stained some of it to give it more of a vintage look. And this is to represent a luggage tag, but I also put tea stained paper on the back, and you can write on the tags or just use them for decoration. And then they tuck down in the little luggage pocket, which I thought was kind of appropriate. And then here's a label that she can write her name, and then there's a little chiffon kind of rosette there, and I trimmed the edge. So I put paper backing on the inside cover and then some lace trim. This is to represent the window on a ship, their cabin, and then they can write on the inside maybe about the ship. Part of their journey will be on a ship. So it says Bon Voyage, World Traveler. There's a lighthouse and a compass sticker, and all of that was in that scrapbook paper, which I thought was cool. And then I saw people do things like antique or stain the edge of the paper, so I tried that with a copper ink. And then this is the next page. It says Journey here, and then there's, you can't see it, it's real faint, but this is clouds. And then there's a lighthouse kind of to represent traveling in the open seas. It says Journey and Explore. It's kind of my nautical page, and this is kind of a 3/4 page. It doesn't come all the way down. And then the next page is still the same theme of world traveler on the open seas. This represents the beach. And then there's some tags. This one says Explore, and they're tea stained and meant for journaling on. And then they just fit down in this pocket, like so. So I'm all about this kind of art. It's going to be fun to start making more of these. This is a world map. Next page is to represent wining and dining, and it's got a beautiful chandelier. And then this is a triangle corner pocket with a little card for writing on. And let's see what else. And it slips down in there. And the next page is again to keep memories of special places they ate. Because I don't know about you, but vacation often revolves around special dining and wonderful food too. And then in this envelope I put some more note cards for writing. And it says treasured things. They could slip other things in there if they want. This is real lace that I trimmed the top of the envelope with, and then some more lace on the edge, and then a little paper that says guest check. I thought that was kind of cool. You can kind of write maybe what it cost or what you ate or whatever on that page. And this kind of reminds me of the wallpaper on maybe a diner or an old antique dining room. So the next page is another edge pocket with stamps, letters, script. And then I tucked some more cards for journaling. This one says Sweet Memories. And this one says Carte Postale. I think that's French for postcard. And this says Free to Explore the World. And I put a little tag on there. So these just slip down on the side here. And going through this is making me want to take a trip. This is travel log. I tore it just for some drama. And they can journal on both parts. This page is to just represent the relaxation of getting away. And I put a little parchment paper bag here. And inside I tucked some tea bags and sweetener. And then there's a tag that represents a tea bag. And they can journal on there. Maybe when they had a relaxing moment to drink tea and just read a book and pretend like there's no cares in the world. This is some paper doily that's tea stained that I just decorated the edges with. And then the fun thing about these journals is you can put little secret places to journal. So this is a faux envelope. It doesn't really hold anything, but you can open it up and journal on the other side. And then this is another space for journaling. It says, remember the moments. So it's journaling space. And then I thought if they have service people or special housekeepers or somebody they want to write a thank you note to or maybe exchange information with, I put some floral note cards in here and some envelopes. And then this is a crochet lace trimmed pocket with paper. The next page is real pretty with lots of flowers. And then this was a cupcake holder that I think is really pretty. And then I put some note cards again for journaling on. There's this one. It's the little things in life. So happy together. That's what that one says. And then just a plain one. It just looks like a piece of canvas, but it's paper. And they just tuck down in here. It's kind of elegant, and maybe I'm inspired because Valentine's is around the corner. And then this is a piece of glittery lace that I just stuck there. But there's plenty of space for journaling, too. And then there's another one that's kind of vintage looking with roses for journaling space. And then the next page is covered with lace. It's kind of a mossy green or khaki green paper. And then I put real lace to cover. And then I think I'm going to slip some euros down in there, just little stash money. And then this is plenty of space for journaling. Again, it's got eyelid lace trim with a little satin ribbon there for journaling. This is another one. Plenty of space for journaling. And then I decoupaged a napkin. I found these really pretty napkins at Tuesday Morning on the clearance section. So I wanted to put one of those in there. And then we're almost done. This is just a little layered stack of 3 sheets of paper for journaling. A little bit of gold to pick up the gold in the writing. And then I like doing that torn thing where it's partly torn and then you can journal where it's not. And this one says Vagabond, Explore, Memories. It's all about travel with some gold lettering. So, and then the last page is a scripture verse that says, may your unfailing love rest upon us, O Lord, even as we put our hope in you. Psalms 33:22. And then this is a little angel pen that I call the guardian angel. So I put the same backing paper lace trim around the edge, and it closes up like this. And then, oh, and then there's a charm here. I may have missed showing you that. It's an anchor I added that on the nautical pages, but it also has an elastic band, and that's in case something happens and it gets too thick or breaks. She'll have another way of keeping this closed. But I super glued it on, so hopefully it won't go away. But that's my first attempt at a handmade journal. I really had fun. I'm looking forward to doing it again. It is time consuming, but worth it, especially when you're making it for somebody that you really like. So I know she'll like it, and I'm going to get it in the mail today. So thanks for watching. I'll be creating something again soon. I hope you'll join me. Have a good day. Bye.